Hello everyone and welcome back to Whisk English. I am Tom.
And I am Susan. We are so happy to have you here with us.
Susan, there is a terrible feeling that every English student knows. It is not the feeling of forgetting a word, it is something much deeper. It is the physical sensation of not being able to speak.
Exactly, Tom. You know the phrase, you can see the sentence written in your mind. You know that water means water. You know the verb to need, but when you try to say this to a waiter or to a friend, your mouth does not obey. Your tongue feels like it is asleep. Your lips feel heavy.
The sound comes out strange, weak, unsure, and you think, why do I sound like a baby? I am an intelligent adult. Think about it. You spent years training your eyes to read English. You spent years training your brain to understand grammar rules. But how many hours have you spent training your mouth and your tongue to speak English?
That is the real problem. Speaking is not an intellectual act. Speaking is a physical act. Speaking is muscle. It is movement. It is motor coordination. Your mouth has been trained for years to speak your native language. The muscles in your face have a memory. They know exactly how to make the sounds of your mother tongue. But English requires movements that your mouth has never made before.
If you try to run a marathon without training your legs, you fail. If you try to speak English without training your mouth, you freeze. Today, we are going to solve this. We are not going to teach you grammar today. We are going to take you to the gym of speech.
We are going to talk about the technique capable of connecting your ear to your mouth, the technique that actors use, the technique that polyglots use, shadowing. Today, we are going to show you the right way, the way that works.
Simply put, what is shadowing? The direct meaning is to act like a shadow. Think about a shadow for a second. A shadow does not think. A shadow does not question. A shadow does not wait. A shadow follows.
When you do shadowing, you listen to a phrase in English and you repeat it almost at the same time, trying to copy exactly what you heard. It's not just repeating the words, it's repeating the music. It's repeating the emotion, the pause, the breathing, the rhythm.
In my experience, students confuse repeating with reading. They take a text, they read it out loud, and they think they are doing shadowing. They are not. They are just reading with noise. Real shadowing happens when you turn off the logical part of your brain and turn on the musical part.
You stop being a student and you start being an actor. You are going to imitate the voice you hear. If the person speaks with a deep voice, you speak with a deep voice. If they whisper, you whisper.
Let me explain why this is so important. Your brain likes to save energy. It will always try to use the sounds of your native language because it's easier. When you try to speak English your way, you use the accent of your mother tongue. But when you do shadowing, you force your brain to create new neural pathways. You are telling your mouth, no, do not move like that. Move like this.
This creates muscle memory. After doing this for a month, the words start to come out of your mouth without you thinking. You don't build the sentence simply flows. This is fluency. Fluency is not knowing all the words in the dictionary. Fluency is when the body speaks before the mind thinks.
Before we start the practice, we need to explain one thing. We see students wasting months doing shadowing the wrong way. They get frustrated and they stop. Here are the mistakes that most people make when they try to use this technique. Susan, what is the first one?
Mistake number 1, the zombie reader. You play the audio, you pick up the text, you fix your eyes on the text and start reading out loud while the audio plays. Your ear turns off. Your eyes take control. You're not imitating the sound, you're reading the paper. If you're reading, you are not doing shadowing. Shadowing must be most of the time auditory. Your eyes can help in the beginning, but your ears are the boss.
Mistake number 2, the sprinter. You are a beginner, but you want to do shadowing with an action movie or with a rap song or with a very fast TV show. They speak too fast, they use slang, they cut the words. You try to follow them and you stumble, you stutter, you feel confused. But here is the kicker. It is not that you are slow, it is that the material is wrong. You don't start at the gym lifting 100 kilos, you start with 2 kilos. If you try to do shadowing with advanced material, you will train your mouth to mumble, not to speak clearly.
And mistake number 3, the robot voice. You repeat the words, but with a flat voice. Boring. No life. The audio says, "I am so happy to see you," with a lot of energy. And you repeat it like a machine. You lost the English. English is a language of intonation. The melody changes the meaning. If you don't copy the emotion, you're not learning to speak, you're just listing words.
Now that we know the errors, let's build the solution. Let's dive in. How should you, a beginner student, do shadowing to see real results in 30 days? We use the 3-step system.
Step 1, blind listening. First, choose a video here on Whisk English. Why here? Because we speak clearly and calmly. Don't look at the screen, don't read the subtitles, just listen. Close your eyes, try to identify the sounds, try to separate the words, feel the music of the phrase. Is it a question? Did the voice go up at the end? Do this 2 or 3 times.
Step 2, understanding. Now open your eyes, read the subtitles, understand what is being said. Check if what you heard was correct. Look for the words you don't know in the dictionary. You cannot repeat what you don't understand. The brain rejects what makes no sense.
Step 3, the act. Now the real work begins. Play the audio, listen to a short phrase, pause. Repeat it out loud. But wait, there is more. If you make a mistake or if you freeze, go back. Say it again. Do not move forward until your voice sounds a little bit like the original audio. It doesn't need to be perfect, but it needs to have the same vibe, the same energy.
Imagine what it would be like if we did this right now. I do not want you to just watch this video. I want you to train with us. We're going to practice 5 essential phrases for your daily life. Let us take the first one. The phrase is, I need to go to the supermarket.
Level 1 is the robot pronunciation. This is the wrong way. I need to go to the supermarket. This sounds hard. This sounds disconnected. Level 2 is real shadowing. Listen to how a native speaker connects the words. Listen to the rhythm. The words need to change. The D almost disappears. It sounds like needa. The words go to change. It sounds like gotta. And the word supermarket, the stress is on the su, supermarket.
Now listen to the melody. It starts low, goes up, and goes down. I need to go to supermarket. Can you hear it? It's like a small song. Try to say it now. Do not read. Listen to Susan's voice in your head and say it. I need to go to supermarket.
Let's try phrase number 2, a question. The phrase is, what are you doing here? If you read word by word, it sounds mechanical. What are you doing here? Now apply shadowing. Listen to the music. The emphasis is on the word doing. The words what are you become very fast. They sound like whatcha. What you doing here?
See, the intonation goes up on doing and comes down on here. What you doing here? Repeat with Susan in the silence.
Excellent. Now let's try phrase number 3. This is a phrase you use when your day is very busy. The phrase is, I have a lot of things to do today. If you read like a robot, you say, I have a lot of things to do today. But in real spoken English, the magic happens in a lot of.
That's right, Susan. The words a lot of become a lotta. And the words to do sound like to do. Listen to the music. I have a lot of things to do today. Feel the rhythm. I have a lot of things to do today. Now it's your turn. Repeat after me.
Perfect. Now let's try phrase number 4, a great social phrase. Imagine you are with a friend or a coworker. The phrase is, would you like a cup of coffee? Here we have 2 beautiful connections. Would you merges into woulja, and we already know cup of becomes cuppa.
So, instead of, would you like a cup of coffee, you say, would you like a cup of coffee? Feel the intonation going up at the end because it's a question. Would you like a cup of coffee? Repeat with Susan in the silence.
And one more, phrase number 5 to finish our practice block. You are at work and the day is over. The phrase is, it's time to go home. Connect it is into it's, and time to becomes time to. It's time to go home.
The stress is on home. It's time to go home. Breathe out on the H.
Do you want to know how it works? It works by catching these small secrets of connection. You only notice this when you stop reading and start listening and imitating.
Great, Susan. And
You might be thinking, Tom, this sounds tiring. Do I need hours every day? Not so fast. Remember what we said about the gym? If you go to the gym on the first day and train for 3 hours, what happens? You get hurt. You don't go back the next day.
the secret of shadowing is consistency, not crazy intensity. We want to propose a challenge, a simple plan for your week. Do you know the 15-minute technique, Susan?
Share this technique with us, Tom.
Okay, the 15-minute schedule. Minute 0 to 5, choose a short video from Whisk English. Watch it once, just listening. Relax. Let the English enter your ears.
Minute 5 to 10, watch it again with the subtitles. Understand the vocabulary, check the meaning, and minute 10 to 15, active shadowing. Guys, choose only 1 minute of the video. Don't try to do the whole video. Pick 60 seconds and work on those 60 seconds until it flows. Pause, repeat. Pause, repeat. Think about that for a minute.
Only 15 minutes.
Guys, probably you spend this time on social media looking at the lives of people you don't even know. Use these 15 minutes to train your speech in English. Use this time to train the muscles of your face. Use this time to train your tongue to speak English.
If you do this every day, in 1 year, you will have trained your mouth for more than 90 hours. 90 hours of focused speaking is more than most students do in 5 years of traditional courses. Can I be totally honest with you? There's an invisible barrier that stops you. It's not the lack of time, it's not the difficulty of the technique, it is the shyness.
You will feel a little silly talking alone in your room. If someone in your family hears you, you might want to disappear. You might feel very shy. You'll hear your own voice, and you might think it sounds funny.
This is normal. Everyone who speaks English today passed through this. Fluency has a price. The price is looking a little bit crazy in the beginning. But think with me, what is worse? Looking a little bit crazy talking alone in your room for 15 minutes, or passing the rest of your life feeling that terrible frustration of freezing in front of a foreigner, or losing a job opportunity because you read well but don't speak.
Choose your discomfort. I prefer the discomfort of talking to the walls because this discomfort goes away and it transforms into pride. By the way, why do we suggest that you use our videos for this? There's a logical reason. The internet is full of videos, movies, series, YouTubers who speak at 200 kilometers per hour. For a beginner, this can be overwhelming. It will only delay you. If you try to do shadowing with a complex movie now, you might fail. They speak too fast, they use cultural jokes you don't understand yet. Whisk English videos are different. We speak slower, we articulate the words clearly so you can hear every sound, we use words that you probably know. Our videos are designed to help you evolve. They're designed so you can really learn English step by step. Use our material. It's safe ground. Later, when you're strong, when your mouth obeys your brain, then go to the movies, go to the series, but start here. Build your foundation on solid ground.
To sum up, English is not just mind, it's body. Shadowing is the gym for your mouth. Do 15 minutes a day. Don't just read, listen, and imitate. Don't be afraid to sound silly. We are in this together.
I am your guide. Tom is your training partner, but the person who has to lift the weight is you. No one can do push-ups for you. No one can speak for you.
And the good news? Your mouth learns fast. The human body adapts. If you start today, next week you will already feel your tongue is looser. You will feel lighter. We want to give you a suggestion. Do not just close this video. Choose one video from our channel, any video. It can be the video about morning routine or about travel. Go to a quiet place and do your first 5 minutes of shadowing today.
If you accept this challenge, if you are going to stop being a silent student and start being an active speaker, write about your daily routine in the comments. Tell us what you do every day. Writing it down helps you memorize the vocabulary and connect with other whiskers in our community. And before you go, write our power phrase of the day in the comments too. My voice is ready.
Now go out and do it. Transform the silence into sound. I am Tom.
And I'm Susan. We're listening to you from here. See you next time.